Um, so today I just kind of want to talk a little bit about healing, whether that's from a breakup or just trauma in general or any kind of hindered relationships with other people, really. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I made some more notes, because you gotta have notes, right? And one of like the first thing that I think needs to take place when you're trying to heal is acknowledging the fact that it wasn't normal. Like what happened to you wasn't okay. It wasn't normal, whatever that is. Like it traumatized you for a reason. Like that's not how it like it's just not normal. Um and with that trauma comes a whole bunch of pain and sorrow and anger, depression, all of the anxiety, even like all of the emotions. And it just comes with a lot of that. But I saw something once that said you can turn your pain and sorrow three ways. The first way is inward. You can turn it inward and you can blame yourself for what happened. You can dig yourself deeper into that hole. But when you blame yourself, you're going to get trapped. You're not going to be able to heal. You're not going to dig yourself out of that hole. It's not good. So you can turn it inwards, blame yourselves. That's just not good. Second way is you can turn it outwards. Outwards is like when you blame others or you turn to other things for distractions, like you immediately get into other relationships or you turn to substances and drugs and alcohol and all of that. Or maybe you turn to just, I don't even know, anything else. Like that's the outwards, blaming others. And that's like briefly, it might take away your pain, it might take away your hurt and your sorrow. But long term, it's not going to benefit you in any way. Like you're not going to heal the root of the trauma from it. And the third way, which is personally my favorite way, is upwards. Give it to God. Like just let him heal you. And it'll take time to heal you, especially because when you give it to God, he's not just going to heal the one thing you ask for. He's going to heal the root of it. He's going to heal the leaves and the stems and the branches and all of it. He's going to do so much more than you asked him to do, which is like the amazing part of it too. When you give it to God, you give him everything, even if you only ask for a little bit. Like it'll take time, but he will heal you. You just have to trust in him. You have to pray about it. Write it, like just something. Give him something. And when you, at least for me, when I would just spend time and just sit in prayer and I would pray about it and I would just talk to God about it, I would find so much comfort in that. Like it's just so, because you're talking to someone with no judgment. You're talking to someone who genuinely wants the best for you and who will help you prosper, who will actually help you heal in the way that you need to heal. So that's the cool thing about it. And I think the third way, giving it upwards, is definitely the best way. My second point, or maybe third, I'm not really sure, is that you can't keep tabs on people you're trying to heal from. Like in the beginning of my breakup, gosh, I made myself like go crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to look at this platform of social media and then this one and this one. And like, I would just constantly keep checking. And then I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're going crazy. So then I unfollowed him and his family because I would use their platforms to try to see sneak peeks of his life and see what he's up to and what girl he's talking to, what girl he does whatever with. Like, I would try to use them as an end to get with his family, but I was like, what's the point of that? Why, if I'm trying to heal from you, why would I still keep tabs on you? Like, because it would just make me so upset every time he'd post something new or just like do anything. And I was like, what am I doing here? And it's like I unfollowed him, but his accounts are public. So I was like, I can unfollow you, but I can still see your stuff. So I ended up blocking him because not even like so he can't see my stuff. I don't care. It's just the fact so then I can't go and torture myself and look at his socials and be like, wow, he's so happy without me. He's doing so much better without me. Because when you keep looking at them and their new life without you and what they're up to, you're going to reverse all that healing. You're not going to be able to fully move forward like you want to. And like stalking them like on social media doesn't seem like a big thing because like it's so normalized. But when you've loved someone and like you break up with them, then their social media is all you have left of them. And stalking that is like the last little tie to them that you have. And it's just super hard to fully heal when you're still attached to them in that way. Another point is that unhealed hurt turns to anger. Like when you get wronged by someone or they say something, they do something, just any way you're wronged by someone and you keep that anger and bitter towards them in your heart and in your soul, that's not doing anything to them. They're not affected by that. You're the only one affected by it. Because that anger and that bitter it will just sit. It'll just sit in your heart and in your soul. And just everything you do is just going to be negative. Like it's going to be like, what can I do to harm this person more? Because hurt people hurt people. That's what happens. And like, I don't even know, just don't keep that anger and that bitterness in your heart, because when you do, everything you're doing, every relationship you have, every friendship, like anything will be affected by your deep down anger and hatred and bitterness. Even if it's just for one person, everything around you is going to be affected by it because it's so deep in your soul and it's just rooted in you that anger is kind of all you have. And that's where like giving it to God and like turning it upwards is amazing, because he will take your anger. He'll take your anxiety. He'll take your depression. He'll take your suicidal thoughts. He'll take everything away from you and he'll bless you. He'll bless you with joy, with peace, with patience, with everything. Like, it's just amazing. Like, leave it all at the altar. You're never too far gone. You're never too mad, too broken, too angry to run away from God's love either. Like, he's always there. He leaves the 99 to come find you. Like, he's gonna find you. And for some of my last points, life doesn't stop. Like, when you are heartbroken or destroyed and traumatized and hurt, it can feel like there's nothing left to life. Life stopped. Like, that's just stupid, but it doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop. If you just sit in your sorrow and just soak in it and do nothing, and you don't better yourself, you don't learn from this, you don't just take it and look at the past and grow from it, then it was all for nothing. And like, you're gonna miss so many opportunities if you just sit in your sorrow and you just let life pass you by. So yes, let it hurt, let it heal, but then let it go. Don't just sit in it. Don't sit in it. Don't soak in it, because you're gonna miss out on life. You're gonna miss out on so much if you just sit in it. And soon in the future, when you're fully healed, not even soon, just with time in the future, when you look back, like at old pictures and videos of you when you were heartbroken, or you just remember like how that was, look at how far you've grown. Look at how far you've come. Like, for me, the other day I was looking back and I was like I was destroyed. Like, when I got broken up with, gosh, I was destroyed. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it through. Like, it was just awful. And then now, looking back, yes, it was very traumatic. It hurt me. But I have come so far, and I have used that pain from that traumatic experience and that breakup to benefit me. Like, I started using it to reach my goals. It was motivation for me. And like, you won't see it like that as first. Like, that will take time to view it as something positive and like that it's for the better. But it was. Like, if that never happened to me, gosh, I would still resent God. I would still be mean to others. I would still be living in sin. Like, if this didn't happen to me, I would not be who I am today. Like, just look, when you look back, look at how far you've come and use that as motivation too. Become the person that you want to see, that you want to be too. Like, just let it heal. Alrighty, guys, today was a short one because that's all I really have time for today. But yeah, just give it to God. Let it heal. And if you're not religious, this isn't me forcing it on you. It's just, I know what God can do because I personally have seen it in my life. Like, if God hadn't found me and if he hadn't met me in the valley that I was in, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't. And it's as simple as that. Like, he will leave the 99 for you. He'll come find you. You just got to sit there. There's a verse, I think it's Exodus 14:14. I don't remember it exactly, but it's something like, if you just stay there, the Lord will find you. And that's so true. Like, if you need the Lord, just talk to him. Lord, I need you. Lord, come find me. And he'll find you. He'll find you. He'll heal you. He'll bless you, and he'll give you more than you need or more than you ever asked for. He will make you prosper. But yeah, that's it today. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.